Louisa, what are you doing there?
Boy, I seasoning up some chicken here with my grind seasoning, shot of any, chive, celery. And this is seasoning some chicken here to curry stew.
What was you buying all of this?
Remember, Lance, today is your 73rd birthday. And it also is the 52nd anniversary since I'd met you.
Louise,
So we couldn't just let it go by like that.
but let me ask you a question like that. I want to ask you a question that's, on my mind for, let me say, 52 years.
No asking that question.
I'm not asking the question, but we just get this big drive to entertain people. To me, something, every little occasion, it seems to be running in your family that all you really like to entertain.
Yes, well, we grew up like that, Lancelot. My mother, it was 10 of us in the home, and all I could remember about her is her cooking, tea, breakfast, and dinner. Little friends from neighbors come across, they could always get food. On weekends, friends and families visiting, cooking for the whole weekend. She just loved to cook and make people happy.
So wait a minute, so you mean that strain has gone down, I should call it strain, but the trait has
Yes,
gone
it
down
should.
throughout the family?
Well, I hope it will continue to go on past grandchildren and everybody else.
So you get a real joy out of feeding people and seeing people happy?
Yes. Well, first to begin, there is a saying, the weight a man had is through his stomach.
But boy, the amount of food I eat off of your hands,
Well,
my
boy.
stomach must be quarter strain by now.
So, if, the weight a man had is through his stomach, apart from other things, cooking will make you happy. I have found that even myself, food makes me happy. I love to go somewhere and then I hear, well, you all could stay for dinner or lunch. It makes me so happy. So I like to, what's the word? Where you can pass it on to others too. Not you just receiving the kindnesses, but you're sharing the love. You're sharing the food. You understand? So,
What is your plan for me today? I come from a different background. I come from a background where I kind of, I'm happy with what you do. I've always been happy with what you have done for me,
yeah.
and for my family. But what is your really plan this evening?
Well, it's not really a surprise, but I had hoped could have been a surprise by certain people I was going to invite. But as you get older, you're kind of a little more alert about phone calls and who you're talking to and where you're planning. So it's no longer a surprise who might be there. It's not a big thing. I just invited the children and the grandchildren, one or two of the neighbors. And I was trying to surprise you by having your brother and his wife, but you beat me to it by the phone call.
Yeah, but I don't think, man, you see, I love to see people happy myself. There's no point people coming to your home and then really not happy. So if your happiness has always encouraged me to enjoy the company of others, but sometimes I wonder if you don't get tired.
Not at all.
I know you'll sleep well,
Yeah.
You'll sleep well. You put your heart into whatever you're doing. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're washing. And when it comes to sleeping, partners usually sleeping.
Yes, of course.
You know what I mean? But I appreciate the guest here. And I think I've seen in your family, in the Clackers, there's really a drive to reach out to others. It's a rare quality nowadays, I suppose. And people are more taken up now with their own lifestyle. COVID hasn't made it easy for people to visit. Maybe some people glad and all that you can visit.
Well, I miss company.
You like company, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Not that you can't feel happiness in my life, because one could probably interpret it that way, that if you're happy with me, why you need a crowd or why you need others. But, room in the heart for everybody, darling.
So what's the menu this evening then?
Well, we are going to do some curry stew chicken, which I've already seasoned. My neighbor is going to cook some curry mango for me, and she said she could even throw in the chana and aloo for your birthday.
That's the next thing too. You know, it's a rare thing nowadays, I would say, to find neighbors who could really get into the act. People have
Yes.
become so suspicious, so self-centered, so isolated. But I think you have encouraged, and she, our neighbor, the Pedros, they have really reached out. And I mean, if it wasn't for that wall, I guess we gotta say we live in one yard, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just had what did we celebrated recently?
Our anniversary?
The 51st anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And here now it's the 73rd birthday.
Yes.
What coming next year?
I hope it's not that.